I stood beside my wife, Amara's grave, on a quiet morning in Ibadan. The sun was up, but the world felt frozen. People whispered condolences, telling me to be strong. They thought they understood my pain, but Amara took a truth with her into that grave, a truth that shattered everything I believed about love. This is a true life story, and everything you're about to hear really happened. I met Amara on a hot afternoon in Ibadan. I stopped at a small roadside cafe, tired from work. She was sitting alone, reading quietly. When she looked up and smiled, something in me shifted. We talked for hours about childhood, dreams, broken plans. By evening, I knew my life had changed forever. Loving Amara felt easy. She laughed at my bad jokes. She listened when I spoke about my fears. When I asked her to marry me, I had no ring, only my word. She held my hands and said, "Daniel, we'll build everything together." I believed her without doubt. Marriage humbled us. Ibadan life was not gentle. Bills came faster than opportunities. Some nights we ate in silence, not because we were angry, but because we were tired. Still, we prayed together. Still, I believed love was enough. Amara used to rest her head on my chest. She talked about children, a bigger house, growing old together. She always said my name when she spoke about the future. As long as we have each other, Daniel, we'll be fine. I believed her. The changes came quietly. Amara started coming home late. Her laughter faded. Her phone never left her hand. When I asked if she was okay, she smiled and said she was tired. Love made me trust, even when my heart whispered otherwise. We slept in the same bed, but the space between us grew wider each night. Conversations became updates, touch became routine. I told myself, marriage has seasons. I chose peace over questions. There were signs I ignored, calls taken outside, messages deleted, silence when I entered the room. I was afraid to sound insecure. Sometimes love chooses silence, and silence destroys truth. Then Amara fell sick. St. Mary's General Hospital became our second home. Machines breathed for her. I slept in chairs. I prayed prayers I never knew. She held my hand and whispered she loved me. Her eyes carried something heavy, something unsaid. Amara died quietly. No final confession, no dramatic goodbye. At her burial, as the coffin lowered into the ground, I felt myself breaking. I thought grief was the worst pain. I was wrong. Weeks later, I found a brown envelope hidden in her drawer. Inside were letters. My hands shook as I read them. That's when I saw the name, Victor, a life Amara hid from me, a truth she carried alone. I collapsed on the bedroom floor and cried, not just for Amara, but for the marriage I thought I had. Every memory replayed differently now. Love is not just staying. Love is honesty. Silence may protect one heart, but it destroys another. I buried my wife, believing I knew her. Now I live with the truth. Weeks after Amara's burial, I finally opened all the letters she left hidden in our bedroom drawer. Each envelope held secrets she never whispered to me, secrets she carried for years alone. And then I saw the name, Victor, not just a friend, not just a memory, a man she had loved before me, a part of her life she kept buried, even while smiling at me every day. She didn't tell me because she wanted to protect me, to let me believe our love was enough. But reading her words, I realized something shocking. Some of the plans she had shared with me weren't just dreams. They were promises she made to him before I existed. I sank to the floor, clutching the letters. I realized I didn't just lose Amara. I lost the life I thought we had together. The woman I trusted with my heart had lived a love I could never reach, a story I wasn't part of. Every "I love you" now echoed differently in my mind. Every smile I cherished, every promise I held, had another layer I couldn't see. And yet, I still loved her, even knowing the truth. My heart broke for the woman who carried so much alone, and for the husband who never knew the full story until it was too late.